Now I would like to call upon another family member, Mr. Bhavik Parmar, Chief Digital Officer, 1F Technology, 1F Code. He completed his CDAC Dhaka in May 2005 from Mumbai Educational Trust. A digital expert by profession, a so-called photographer by heart, and a professor by passion. With more than 17 years of experience in digital development and communication space, have worn multiple hats in his career from a junior web designer, Flash developer, senior project manager, project director, and a chief digital officer. Understanding how technology works have led him to create Medium and a large award-winning digital platforms and assets that can influence user behavior through well-researched and thoughtfully designed interfaces and a simple navigation. Successfully delivered and executed projects across various industries and brands like B2B and B2C segments in domestic and international space, brands like Qualcomm, P&G Singapore, HCL, Sterlite Power, Times of India, HSBC, Pepsi, Reliance Mutual Fund, HUL, Vodafone, and many more. So with this brief introduction, I would request Bhavik Parmar to be on a stage and give an address to our batches. Thank you. Bhavik, please.
Oh. Thank you so much, sir. It's 12:15 now. Good afternoon, all. And I said good afternoon. Now it's better. Thank you so much, MET and SEDEC, for giving me this chance to speak to you all. Firstly, I would like to congratulate them on their 50th and 46th batch. Kudos to their team. A big round of applause for the hard work, extreme hard work and determination that you guys have done. And because of you guys, because of your hard work, I think I and Pankaj are standing here and giving you all this gyan experience, what we have done so far. Before I start, I just give you a small introduction. I was also like one of you guys sitting out there, but not so close. I was like sitting in the last benches. And I was always shy, sitting out there at the corner of the last row and, hitting the elbow of my neighbor, like, what is he saying, why that sir is staring at me and all. So you will come across all of these situations. In this 17 years of experience, like how Pankaj said, with a lot of failures and success and all, you will learn a lot of things. Your ups and downs will determine how good or how bad you are in that particular situation and how are you going to come out of that situation. In this career, whatever I have executed, whatever projects that I have completed successfully is only because of the kind of intense training that I have been given by my professors in this institute. This institute will teach you multiple softwares, tips and tricks of how to use this software. You will learn how to quickly get your output because the industry outside and the people outside that are waiting for you demands that you have to quickly deliver X, Y, Z in ABC amount of time without hampering the quality. And it is very important because you are actually working in the industry from the client satisfaction point of view. And when client satisfaction point of view comes, that's where your whole creativity, your development, everything comes into the picture because you don't afford to have an error in your output. You cannot afford that, right? So this institute is basically going to teach you the live examples, the live practicals that, how you can build your product, what all softwares that you are going to learn, how are you going to learn, and you will be having some guest faculties who will teach you that this is how you can do. I come from a background where digital is the main. Where I said digital development and communication space. So I don't come from NASA. I come from a communication space where I believe in digital. You guys are into a digital era. So the fact is that you guys are in digital era, that means you are from digital era means you are 24/7 on your smartphone, right? You get up in the morning and you see your smartphone. Has anybody sent me a WhatsApp message? You upload any picture on Facebook and you see that how many likes I've got? Yeah? Anybody has done comment? And if nobody has done the comment, you will curse him like, why he's not watching my post? That's a fact. And that's what we build. We build the curiosity for the customers. We build curiosity for our end users. That this is what they should be doing it. And if they do that, then there's a successful of that particular feature. I'll give you a very small example. WhatsApp. What is WhatsApp for you guys? WhatsApp is basically your necessity. It has become a necessity now. Without WhatsApp, your day doesn't start. You cannot go anywhere, right? The moment you open your WhatsApp and you see that there's no message, your day starts going down. Why nobody is messaging me? You become curious. Am I out of date? Not up to date? Let me message hi. And you become so curious. And 3 things in WhatsApp is very important that you must have noticed. Simple thing, and that is where the designers and the technology team comes into the picture and makes the end user's life very, very simple. And that is, once you send the message, you send the message to your friend, I send a message to you guys. How do I know that I have sent you the message? Anyone? No? No? With the one single gray tick. How do I know that you have received the message? Double tick, gray tick. How do I know that you guys have read the message? Blue tick. So simple, right? If someone says I have not read, or someone says, boss, I know you guys have read it, but there is no response from yourself. So these are very small things, but it impacts your life. These things play with your mind, and that's where the product becomes successful. Right? Uber, Amazon. Have you seen their applications? You buy daily from there, right? What is Uber doing? Making your life simple. Yeah? You want to go from point A to point B. What do you have to do? Just put the destination. You will get the list of kind of cars with the price selected, and the car is right at the door. Right? Now, it is so simple. Uber doesn't own any car. Agree? Yeah? Yet they are minting money. Yet thousands and thousands of people and lakhs of people are using the applications. Amazon. Why? They don't own any inventory. But still people are using it. Why? Because their navigation, their user experience is the best. You like it. You love to go to Amazon and buy. Because it's simple. They send you email notifications. They send you in-app notifications. How do you design all these things is something that you will learn. I come from a background where UX is very important for me. UX is something very, you can say as a forte. What is UX? UX is a user experience. If your user experience is not good, everything goes on a toss. If your user experience is good and your UI is not good, again it goes on a toss. If your UI is good and user experience is not good and the technology is good, still the product is failed. Because technology plays a very crucial role in the product. And when you go out in the industry, you will definitely have the fight between the designers and the technology people. So don't do any kind of fights here, because tomorrow they will become your colleague, and then they will take their revenge at what you guys have done in the class. Right? So technology, design, and UX, all these 3 goes hand in hand, and that's where the product becomes successful. Right? One important thing I would like to tell you guys is world outside is beautiful. At the same time, it's very competitive. Right? I would like to congratulate you guys for having a sense of choosing this institute. This institute will help you to take you that level, change your mind, change your thought process. I was also among you sitting out there in 2004, 2005. You might be having thousands of questions in your mind. What kind of professor will I get? What kind of classmates will I have? What kind of food will I have? What kind of place? Bombay, busiest place, fastest place. Yeah? People don't have time to greet each other. You have taken a very big step of your life of moving from your comfort zone and coming here and taking this step. The earlier chapter of your life was designed by your parents, by your relatives, and by your teachers. This chapter of your life, which is the most important part of your life, is going to be designed by yourself. So whatever you do, you will be the responsible for your particular decision and the circumstances that you are going to face in the future. And that is why Pankaj said that, you give your 100% or 200%. Yes, you give your 100%, 200%, whatever time you have, utilize it. You have library here, you have professors, talk to them. Okay, they should feel that I don't want to meet this guy, he's asking a lot of questions. But still, you should ask. It is okay, but because such questions will make you strong. And this will not only change your mind, but you will also become your extrovert. You will start developing your interpersonal skills. You will start getting ready slowly for your interviews, which is very important. Right? 4 things. Whether your questions, you had a question, someone there, you had a question to Pankaj sir, that how do you overcome these failures and all, right? When you join such place, where you have rigorous course, intense course, you're just sitting in front of the machine, 24/7. There are 4 thunderstorms which I feel, which is going to be there in your life throughout. It will come at regular intervals. And those 4 thunderstorms I call as, number 1 is dissatisfaction. Number 1 is dissatisfaction. What do you mean by dissatisfaction is, you are putting your heart, you are putting your soul, your blood and sweat, everything on the project, but you are not getting the result. Right? So you become dissatisfied with your result. The more and more you become dissatisfied, the more and more you have to try to find the solution for it so that you get the actual result out of that. And that's where you will become stronger and stronger and stronger. Without finding the solution, you guys will not be able to become strong. Because dissatisfaction is very difficult to come out of that. Because dissatisfaction is, will lose your spark. You know what does spark mean? You know what the spark is? You guys have that spark, that is why you guys are here. You want to do something. This day is about you. You want to be something, you want to become something in your life. That is why you guys are here, and that is why the management has chosen you, that you deserve to have a good career in your life. Because you have that spark in you. You have shown that kind of motivation, your curiosity that I'm eager to learn something here. Right? So that is one. Second, cousin of dissatisfaction, frustration. Especially frustration happens with the coders out there. They write tons and tons of code, lines and lines of code, and things doesn't work out for you guys. I know because I was also one time a coder, even though I come from Dhaka batch, but I was also a coder at that time. It's okay to be frustrated. It's okay not to work. Move out. Give yourself a breathing space. Take a break. Even a small, a bracket which you have not closed will give you a nightmare. Why the code is not running? Give yourself a space. You guys are human, okay? Make good friends. Talk to them. Fall in love. It is okay. And trust me, people who come out of this batch, they have made families. Am I right, sir? There's so much to work in this together. You work so much closely on projects. Suddenly you find, yeah. Yeah, I have seen it. Though I was not one of them, but I have seen it. So it happens. Third is unfairness. What is unfairness? When you work in a group, you see someone is taking the whole credit, right? And you get that thing that, no, this is not good. Remember one thing, someone is more luckier than you, always. Always you will see that someone is more luckier than you, accept the fact, move on, it is okay. Your day will come. Don't get into that zone too much, it is okay. Last is isolation. The worst part of the thunderstorm or a war. Don't put yourself into that zone that, okay, I don't know what I will do now, I'm stuck. Move out of that zone. Don't try to get into that isolation zone because that is the worst zone. As you are coming a lot away from your home, you have homesickness, frustrations, projects are not going well, teammates are not helping you, if faculty is not trying to reach you out with the time you want because of whatever the reason it could be, everything comes together. You get frustrated, you get dissatisfaction, all kind of thunderstorms that you will feel. Don't get into isolation zone. Love yourself first, then others. That will take you to that particular point where you will make yourself a better person. Right? So in a nutshell, what you have to do here, give your best, give your 100%, give your 200% in this month, in 6 months or 12 months. Trust me, the rest of the months will be taken care by the universe. And this is my experience. This is your experience, right? And it will happen. Second, make the most out of this time. This is the only place where you will not find that, I want my dedicated system. You will get your dedicated system. This is the place where you will not have to work for 2 hours in a week or 3 hours in a week. You have like 10 hours. You do whatever you want. You have library. Do that. Learn. Read. The more you read, you become more and more extrovert. Your speech will become good. You will start becoming more confident. Your new words, which you think that I am not able to get any words, you will start getting those words. Apart from doing what you are doing right now, you also need to have a good vocab. So start reading books, any books, newspapers, whatever you want. But start reading books at least 5 pages a day. Note it down. And trust me, after you move out, you will say that that fellow, whatever he has said was right. I am giving you these words. Fourth, never let your spark die. Come what may, be ready for these 4 thunderstorms. And last but not the least, what I have practiced, and I would like to tell you that you guys also should practice, give back to the institution. Giving back to the institution is the best thing that a student can do for the institution. Meet professors regularly, talk to them what is happening in the industry. Give back to them by giving them a prospective students. Share your experience with your new students. Teach them, give them back. And this is the best place to do that. And you will feel happy from inside. I once again congratulate everyone and welcome you all for the wonderful months that you are going to have in your life. Thank you so much. Yeah, sure. Please shoot any questions if you have. I think they are hungry. That's the reason they are not asking it. Yeah. Please feel free to ask because I love people asking questions rather than just staring at me because I get goosebumps when you all stare at me. No questions. Thank you so much. I like it. Thank you for being a lovely audience. Thank you so much.